So after we do our morning breath work, our energy is pretty charged up. We've elevated the energy, kind of liberated our life force, and have clarified our mind and our presence. From there, we can enter into a really effortless meditation of even mindedness. But after that, what we want to do is prime the day. So priming the day starts at, essentially tapping into the vision of of who you're becoming, of your stronger self, your more confident, like your healthy, vital self, right? That image of who you're becoming, it should inspire positive emotions. It's kind of like your worthy goal, right? Tapping into that more limitless self, that vision of you, right? And then embodying that vibration, kind of like visualizing yourself today. How are you going to take life today? Because really life is how we take it. We can't really control what's going to happen today, but we can visualize ourselves per se dancing through life or accepting what is, kind of unfazed. We can visualize or imagine ourselves and embody a more poised, a more confident, a more flowy us, right? So it's about priming the day. And when we prime the day, intention, this is intention setting. Intention is in the feeling we're creating about life, the experience or the feeling of the experience we're creating in life. Oftentimes when we set intentions, we're thinking about, oh, I need to do this. Don't think about, oh, I need to do this. Think of how I want to be when I do this. Intention is about how you are, right? And embodying that feeling here and now. So after we've done our even mindedness, right, our mind is more clear. We have what I call like the canvas of creation per se, right? We can visualize or imagine ourselves here and now, how we want to be, right? Let's say kind of the next step of the day is going to the gym or doing some movement. We can imagine ourselves enjoying moving our body, like grateful for the gift of movement and expression. We can imagine ourselves pushing our edge on that run or at the gym or whatever it is, right? We can think through our day and we can just imagine like, oh yeah, like, maybe I have a long drive today, or maybe I have, a difficult conversation I need to have. We can prime ourselves for that, right? We can imagine how we want to be, imagine the ideal and embody it now. This is magical process, because what we're doing is we're combining an emotion, a vibration with an image, which is the form, and communicating that into the subconscious mind, right? It's very difficult to change our eating habits if every time we come into eating per se, maybe we're feeling really hungry, overwhelmed, or emotionally eating or something. But every morning, what we can do is imagine ourselves and the ideal. How do we want to come into nourishing our body? How do we want to come into eating or cooking, right? And we can prime the programming for that experience, so it's actually easier to adopt a new habit. It's easier to bring ourselves to the gym. There's an essential idea kind of embedded in this practice, and that is feeling creates action. Okay, the reason that we don't go to the gym, or we do go to the gym, is because we felt like it or we didn't feel like it. The rational mind, the conscious mind, is there to give you a story of why you don't need to go to the gym. Oh, I don't feel like, your subconscious says, oh, I don't feel like it. Then your conscious mind says, these things are more important, or I'd rather, what, I worked hard yesterday. Let me just like watch a TV show today, or, whatever it is. The conscious mind rationalizes the story to us when we don't feel like doing something, or we do feel like doing something. What we can do is actually start programming ourselves at night and in the morning. After breathing, after harnessing our energy, we can start programming our subconscious. You know what? Like at 11 a.m. or after or before I eat my breakfast, I'm imagining myself at the gym, loving it, in the flow state. And this is just an example. Like the gym's just an example I'm using. You can do this on any project, any area of life that you want to transform, is you start priming that area of your life every day, right? And you like I said, it's not about saying, oh, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. It's about imagining how you want to be at the gym tomorrow. Your subconscious mind doesn't receive your to-do list. It receives the impressions of the imagination combined with the feeling per se. So that's priming yourself every morning. So after we do our cycle breath work, we kind of move into that even mindedness practice. And then we move into priming our intention and really letting a vision of who we're becoming pull us forward. We're not identified with the past or how it's worked before, but our vision of who we're becoming, what we're truly capable of. We know that we're so much more, right? That we have so much more health or energy or willpower, we're disciplined than we think, but we just need to help our subconscious along in that avenue. So that's kind of the intention practice for the morning.